Hello everyone and welcome back to the evening edition of the Parkinson's Voice Group exercise. Thanks so much for coming back to join us. Let's go ahead and walk through what we are going to do today. So on our schedule, just like on all of our videos, today we have vocal warm-ups, reading exercises, cognitive exercises, and a cool down. A quick reminder to make sure that you are speaking with intent. So a few tips on how to increase your voice level and speak with intent are to take a deep, big breath before beginning to speak, by using your abdomen muscles to force air out of your lungs, by maintaining good posture, meaning sitting up nice and straight, feet flat on the ground, your shoulders rolled back, and also by making sure to open your mouth adequately while speaking. So having said all of that, let's go ahead and warm up. The first exercise we have today is the may, me, my, mo, and moo exercise. And so for this exercise, we are going to make sure to use connected speech. So that means for each word, we want to drag it out into the next word. So we want to connect each and every word to make a nice long chain. We also want to make sure that we are targeting that 75 to 80 decibel volume. And of course, speaking with intent. We are going to do this exercise 5 times. It will sound like this. May, me, my, mo, moo. All right, everyone, for round number 1, get ready and take a nice deep breath. Ready, set, go. Excellent job, everyone. Round number 2, ready, set, go. Great work. Round number 3, ready, set, go. Round number 4, ready, set, go. All right, last and final round for this exercise. Round number 5, ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. You all sounded wonderful. Let's move on to the next exercise. All right, everyone, for this next exercise, we have the loud, sustained ah. So for this one, we are going to hold out that ah for a nice and long 10 seconds. Be sure to keep your vocal quality nice and smooth. So it should sound something like this. Ah. All right, everyone, let's do 5 rounds of this exercise. Make sure you've checked in with your posture and grab a sip of water if you need. All right, get ready for round 1. Ready, set, go. Great. For round 2, get ready, set, go. Wonderful. For round 3, ready, set, go. Excellent. Great work. For round 4, ready, set, go. Excellent. All right, we've got one more round. Make sure you're holding out this ah nice and strong. We also want to make sure that this ah is in your speaking voice, so keep it nice, low, and natural. Ready, set, go. Excellent, everyone. Great work. The next exercise we have is the glide from low to high and high to low. So for this one, when we go from low to high, we're going to stop, take a breath, and then come back down from high to low. We're going to also repeat this exercise 5 times. Remember to stay loud and try your best to glide smoothly from low to high. All right, it should sound like this. Ah. Pause. Take a breath. Ah. All right, everyone, get ready, set, go. Great work. Let's jump into round number 2. Ready, set, go. Great. Round number 3. Ready, set, go. Great work keeping it nice and smooth. Make sure not to rush through this exercise. Round number 4. Ready, set, go. And round number 5. Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. That concludes the low to high glide exercise. Let's move on to functional phrases. For this exercise, we will go through all of these phrases 2 times total. So let's start at the top and go through each one, and then we'll start back over at the top. So for this exercise, be sure to use intent when you speak each and every word. All right, let's start with the first one. I'd like a coffee, please. Ready, set, go. Next we have, what's the weather like out today? Ready, set, go. Next we have, do you want a bite? Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, I'll give them a call. Ready, set, go. Up next we have, let's take a drive around town. Ready, set, go. And lastly, we have the phrase, do you need anything from the store? Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Let's run through this list of phrases one more time for good practice. Starting at the top, the first one is, I'd like a cup of coffee, please. Ready, set, go. The next one is, what's the weather like out today? Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, do you want a bite? Ready, set, go. Next we have, I'll give them a call. Ready, set, go. The next phrase is, let's take a drive around town. Ready, set, go. Lastly, we have, do you need anything from the store? Ready, set, go. Excellent work, everyone. Let's move on to the next exercise. So for this exercise, we are going to work on gliding from one word to the next. So similar to the may, me, my, mo, and moo exercise, we are going to connect each word into the next to make a long string of speech. We are going to do each line 2 times in a row. So it will sound like this. 5, 10, 15, 20. And again. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then we'll move on to the next row. All right, so make sure you've got that good posture nice and ready. And let's start at the top row with 5. Ready, set, go. And again. Great job, everyone. Down to the next row, starting with 25, it will sound like this. 25, 30, 35, 40. And again. 25, 30, 35, 40. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. Down to the third line, starting with 45, it will sound like this. 45, 50, 55, 60. And again. 45, 50, 55, 60. All right, you guys are up. Ready, set, go. And again. Great. Down to this last line, we have, starting with 65, it will sound like this. 65, 70, 75, 80. And again. 65, 70, 75, 80. All right, everyone, last time, starting with 65. Ready, set, go. And again. Great work. All right, everyone, let's take a quick pause on our exercises and grab a drink of water. It is super important that we stay well hydrated during all of these intense vocal exercises, but also in daily life to help improve your vocal quality. So feel free to pause this video and fill up a cup of water and come on back and we'll get started on the reading exercises. All right, let's go ahead and move on. A quick reminder before we jump into this reading passage is to use intent on each and every word while reading, and we want to make sure to reach for that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. If you have a sound meter or a sound meter app downloaded, this would be an excellent time to go ahead and pull that out and get it started up so you can track your decibels as we go through this reading. So I will start by reading everything on the screen, and then you will take a turn at reading everything on the screen in this passage with intent. All right, so it should sound like this. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we'd hail at the twilight's last gleaming? Who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. I know it's kind of tricky not to sing this, but make sure you say each word with intent. All right, everyone, ready, set, go. Excellent, everyone. Let's move on to the next section of this passage, and we'll continue the rest in tomorrow's reading section. But we've got one more chunk for you today. So again, make sure you're using intent and reaching for that decibel goal. So this passage will sound like this. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All right, everyone, ready, set, go. Excellent, everyone. Okay, let's move on to the next type of exercise. So for this one, we have a cognitive exercise that requires listing 10 responses to the following prompt. So for this one, we are listing 10 different kinds of picnic foods or supplies. So I'd encourage you to go ahead and pause this video so you can jot down a couple of notes. But remember to list 10 picnic foods and supplies. So gather your pen and paper, pause this video, and come on back when you're ready to compare your answers to mine. All right, everyone. So for my answers, for the 10 types of picnic foods or supplies, I came up with a blanket, watermelon, sandwiches, napkins, drinks, silverware, cookies, chips, yard games, and plates. So now that I have shared my 10 picnic foods and supplies, I would love to hear your responses. So go ahead and share with me the 10 items that you wrote down, making sure to use intent and reaching for that 75 to 80 decibel loudness. Ready, set, go. All right, everyone, thank you so much for sharing. So now let's move on to another cognitive exercise. All right, everyone, for this next exercise, keep out that pen and paper and jot down 10 ways to show your friends that you care about them. So you can think outside the box for this one and list anything that you would like to have done for you or things that you love when your friends do to show that they care about you. All right, go ahead, pause this video, and then come on back when you're ready to compare responses. All right, everyone, welcome back. All right, so the 10 ways to show friends you care that I came up with are by telling the truth, by sending cards or mail to them, by remembering their birthday, by inviting them to your house, by calling them, by asking about their lives, by letting them borrow different supplies or things they might need, by helping them to celebrate their accomplishments, and by smiling when you see them. Lastly, I have by going out of your way to help. So now that I have shared my 10 ways to show friends that you care about them, I'd love to hear your responses. So go ahead and share your 10 ways to show friends you care using intent on each and every word. Ready, set, go. Great work, everyone. Okay, so that concludes our exercises for today. Let's finish. All right, everyone, let's wrap up these exercises with a quick cool down. So first up, we have a loud ah for 5 seconds. So we want to make sure when holding this ah that it is in our speaking voice instead of up high in our singing voice. So when we hold out this ah, we also want to make sure that it's a nice steady ah. All right, so it should sound like this. Ah. Okay, one time through this 5 second long ah. Ready, set, go. Great, that one was quick. All right, now we've got a few long ahs. So for these, we're going to hold out that same ah in that low tone for as long as you can. So I will count out the seconds for you so you can figure out how long you're able to hold it. But it would be really handy if you had some kind of stopwatch or timer that you could use to help keep track for yourself. We are shooting for that 25 or 20 to 25 second long ah, which is ideal for natural conversation. So it should sound something like this. I'll do a shortened version. Ah. And we are going to do this exercise 2 times. All right, everyone, make sure your posture is nice and straight. This is the last exercise we have. So feet flat on the floor, sitting up nice and straight. Grab a quick sip of water if needed, and take a deep breath. Ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 15. 20. 25. 30. Great work, everyone. Go ahead, take a nice deep breath. I know this last exercise is a lot of work. And then get ready, we've got one more time through. All right, get ready, set, go. Ten seconds. 15. 20, 25, 30. Excellent work, everyone. Thanks for going through all of these exercises with me. So that wraps us up for today. If you have any ideas or questions, please send them to Lindsay's email, which is right there in blue on your screen. Keep up with these videos twice a day, every day, and enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.